the bike shop down there was asking how much snow we got.
Do you guys press stuff down and groom it for fat biking, or is there not a big enough scene?
It's not a big enough scene.
That's nice.
And it's
for fat biking up there? No.
Dude, East Coast, I feel like until you get to like Vermont, like people just don't fat bike. Like no one even knows what it is down here in the South.
Right. That's kind of interesting. You'd think that would be prime for the snow they get up there.
You know, we have a lot of people that fat bike. We just don't have people that groom the trails. They'll even groom the cross-country ski trails.
Oh, really?
Cross-country skiers. It's like, go out there and do what you want to do.
Just bushwhack it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we didn't get any snow. They were calling for like a foot, and then it was like, nah, you're not going to get any. And then it just rained at like 33 degrees for 3 straight days. And then
I was waiting for a picture from you, a video of like you doing snow angels or something.
I wish.
There's some Instagram videos of people getting towed on skis behind trucks through Pittsburgh. I don't know if you've seen any of that. Yeah, they're like water skiing behind pickup trucks in Pittsburgh the other weekend.
Did you guys see the Louisville Metro Police Department Twitter account? Whoever their Twitter person was running was just doing the dirtiest tweets, being like, if you're out doing donuts between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. tonight, then that's between you and Jesus. We're tired. So like they were tweeting things like that. And,
man,
yeah, you got to check it out. It's pretty funny.
They're like, it's on you. It's all on you. You figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They closed town here in Pennsylvania where we're at, and Lindsay, they closed the town. They closed the roads, and she shut the library down, so she got a day off.
Nice.
So, well, I got something to show you.
What you got?
Yeah, should you kick us off and?
Kick us off first.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. Back to our normal scheduled programming of Three Stooges talking about bikes and everything in between. But welcome to the Mixed Surfaces Podcast. You got me, Jason, and Aria here this week. Want to shout out last week's episode. We had a really cool guest. Rebecca Rush was on with us. If you don't know who that is and you want a cool listen, really inspiring woman in endurance sports, not just cycling. But it was a good talk with her. We really appreciate her coming on.
Queen of Pain.
Yeah, Queen of Pain. As always, want to thank the sponsors, Olive. I think they're on the feed now, so go check them out. If you don't want to get them directly from the website with our discount, then you can go clear them out at the feed. So be on the lookout for that. And Reland Nutrition for all your recovery needs. It's good. It's tasty. They got all sorts of flavors. Hit them up. And then our 2 favorite bike shops, World of Bikes in Iowa City and Flat Tire Bike Shop. Bike Shop in, what's your town again?
Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
Greensburg,
yeah.
Don't go see them now. They got 8 inches of snow on the ground, but come springtime, that's your people.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
So what are we talking
about?
All
right.
Ready?
Sure. Yeah, we want to see. Ooh.
Those 303s.
Oh.
Those are nice. The 303s. Let me see how wide they are. Good Lord.
Man, look at that. You can eat a Chicago dog off of that rim.
It's like half a finger.
Holy cow! What's the width there on that thing?
It's like 32, right?
32, yeah.
32.
Oh my God! Fantastic.
So wait, what tires are you going to put on there?
I don't know yet. So
wide.
These rims are there's only certain tires that are allowed to be on here. They've got to be TSS rated.
Because it's hookless, that weird.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
So are your tires going to blow off those rims then, Jason? Are you even a little bit?
I am going to ride approved. Really, the list of tires that they approve is pretty long. Like a bunch of the Terraville tires, a bunch of Goodyears. They didn't have any Maxxis
Victoria,
tires.
Right?
Victorias, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that last night.
Maxxis tires on there.
Pirellis. Yeah, the Maxes weren't allowed. I'll probably put either the Schwalbe G1s that actually I have back there. I might throw those on it, or I might try the Centerados.
See, I'm on mine. I'm gonna throw the Vittoria Peyotes in the 2.1.
Quiet.
Spin it, yeah. You need an i9 hub on that thing. What? Is that the in-house hub or what's on there right now?
Yes.
Okay, that's underwhelming. You need to upgrade that.
Yeah.
Because I like the loud i9 because when you're in a single truck in a race, you just have to coast and the people will know that you're behind them. You know. And then it's like you keep coasting. It's like they gotta let you up, gotta let you go.
Yeah, you gotta move out of the way because I am
more like it's a loud buzz to start and then it slowly fades away.
No.
Down the trail,
dude. My single truck skills on a gravel bike, I'm telling you, man, legit.
Show me. You have a YouTube. You have a YouTube
ask
channel.
Lily.
I want to see a drop bar off-road bike skills with Aria.
See, I should actually pull up my Mid-South video. I was killing it, man.
I want to see him do some of those drops that I was seeing on that Trek video the other day.
Yeah, no thanks.
Doing 4-foot drops with the checkout.
No,
4-foot drops with the checkout.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing it. Did you watch that video, Graham? Trek made a video of why they decided to make that bike. It's a really cool video. I had really positive. A lot of people in the comments were like, "Okay, now this makes sense," because the guys, it was born from like the pandemic. That's when they started working on it because they want to do big gravel miles, but they want to be restricted. And the more they rode, they're like, "Wait a minute! Like none of our current bikes allow us to string all this single truck, double truck, all our crazy roads and stuff." So they decided building a bike. It was originally only supposed to be front sass, but then as it got out there, they're like, "Oh man, like I think if we take it to the next level, So they talked to their mountain biking team, and they worked together, and the checkout was born. It was dropping 4-5 foot drops. I was like, "Whoa, that's above my pay grade."
So you should, when you go to Sea Otter, then if your bike can do this, you ride it in the gravel race and then you go do the enduro.
Yeah.
The next day.
Yeah, slalom.
Yeah, no.
Do slalom.
Yeah.
You would be like so famous if you did the slalom on that bike.
No,
I don't know if it'd be for the right reasons, but man, it would be a good story.
It would be. People would be like, "What the hell is that guy doing out there?"
Yeah.
But I'm gonna on my 303 and put those Vittoria Peyotes, man. They look like a fast tire. I know it's not a rubber tire, but it's gonna be good.
Which ones?
The peyotes.
Oh yeah, Vittoria. Yeah, and I think they're the first ones to like have like from a 2.1 to like all the way to a 2.5, 2.6. So
probably
pretty wide range of sizes there. So and their traction looks bicycle rolling resistance also gave it a good mark for like being a really fast tire. So
is that the bike you're going to ride at Sea Otter? You're going to ride the checkout?
I think so. But I got to switch out the tires. The Bitassos are great. They're bulletproof, but they're not the fastest.
Yeah, Trek's not known for making a fast tire.
Yeah, so I like it if I know that I'm gonna be like hitting different things, but if you want speed and speed only, I gotta find something different for sure.
That'll be cool. So you guys are both snowed or iced in right now? Or are you doing any riding?
It's cold.
I did 2 hours on the trainer the other day.
I didn't see it on Strava.
It's on Strava.
Did you see my long ride on Strava?
To the grocery store and back?
No, like 3 hours or something.
No.
Yeah,
Did you
3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours on the trainer. Yeah, it was. I think.
Huh? When did you do that? I missed that.
Sunday. Yeah,
Mm.
40 miles. Just
Oh, I
easy.
did
It was
see that.
easy.
No, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, I'm about to bump it up to all the way to like 6.
I did
You know,
I did 2 hours and did 50 miles.
see, I was only doing
virtual fake.
I was
miles.
doing like, like, so my aerobic base needs work. I'm not an endurance guy by default, so I'm trying to build that, and Garmin is helping me build that. I'm using their training plan, so I'm gonna trust them. I'm gonna trust the process, and see where it leads me. Did you actually, on the topic of training, do you guys see Trainer Road revamp their application now? It looks like
it's like AI, true AI.
Yeah,
now.
they jumped into the AI. You know,
Do you guys, did you read up on it or anything? I have a
I
Trainer Road
watched
account.
the video. I watched the video for a little bit. They were kind of like all over the place. I'm like, just give me the details. Just give me the minutia. But
Yeah,
it's interesting. But we'll
I
see.
wish like I have a Trainer Road account. I don't use any of the workouts. The only reason I like it is for the AI FTP detection, because like I ride with power on almost all of my rides, and so it'll take all of your outdoor rides and then estimate what your FTP is at that point. So then I use that to kind of build back into like what my zone should be. But if they would just do that, I would pay the same amount. I don't care about their training plans. I think they're stupid and tire you out.
No, I use that training plan for Unbound 200, and I was smoked, man. I don't know, maybe they've refined it, but I was tired. Back then,
So I think I'm going to try the Trainer Road after I finish, and once it gets
Sea Otter
a little bit nicer out, because the new bike, I'm going to put a power meter on it, and I want to start training with power. And then
got to do it.
I feel like I might try that out because I'll be outside, and it will essentially use my outside rides, towards all that stuff.
And you could load the Trainer Road workouts onto your head unit and then do all those workouts outside. But and it works really well. Yeah.
Do the Trainer Road do they kick over to Garmin and Wahoo and all that stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
really?
You just got to go in. Yeah, when you're scheduling your workouts, you just got to like go into your workout and move it from an indoor to an outdoor. So it'll change from like blue to green, and then it's an outdoor workout at that point. So it'll push it to your head unit as opposed to just expecting you to do it with Zwift or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I got a question. So for right now, I'm following the training plan through Garmin, and riding. I hit my 2 races. Mid-South, actually 3, Mid-South, the Texas one, Sweetwater, Texas, and then Sea Otter. Do you guys usually have a training plan all year long, or do you just, once you're done with your races, you just ride your bike?
I think it just depends on what you want to do, right? Because for me, once you get to a certain level of fitness, the rate at which you lose that fitness is like so much higher to where you just it's almost like a drug. Like you just got to have more and more and more and more just to push yourself incrementally like fitter and fitter. And like even if you don't get to the ceiling, even if you get to 70% of your potential, that still takes a massive amount of volume. So at a certain point for me, I'm going to be limited by the amount of time I have to train, which means that my fitness is only going to be like maintained at that point. And at that point, like I would rather just have fun and ride and use that fitness knowing that I'm probably going to lose a little bit because I don't have structure. And then if I need to ever get back into structure, I just go right back into it.
Okay. That makes sense. That's kind of how I've been doing it. But this year I want to try to like have a training plan for each one of my races, because I think I'll do that for the beginning of the season, then I just fall off. And then I'm just kind of like riding just best on grid, and it's not very pleasant all the time. You guys saw that at Mid-South.
You should. I mean, if Sea Otter's your last race that you have on the schedule, like you got to put something out there in at least like July, something to do.
Yeah,
You know?
I got other races. I do.
I'm planning on doing at least one race a month.
See, now that would be the way to do it. Honestly,
Maybe two, because I'm going to try and do. There's a mountain bike race series that's all summer long, and I think there's like 6 races. So I'm going to be doing at least 4 or 5 of those. And then there's the gravel race series in Pennsylvania here that's like 6 or 8 races, and I'm going to be doing 5 or 6 of those. And then I am planning on doing Core 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna win that one. Obviously, I'm gonna beat you guys. Obviously,
and there's gonna be, and I'm probably gonna try and fit some other stuff in there. So I'm gonna try and keep with some sort of a structured training plan all summer.
Okay.
I think that's the way I'm seeing it right now. I don't know what that looks like yet. I'm gonna have to figure that out after April.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to be out there slowing down. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. It's like usually call for I've like just kind of been riding my bike with no structure, and then call for gets there, and like Graham said, you've been kind of maintaining, but you're not at race pace, so maybe you could do it for 25 miles before the wheels come off. And then you're like, oh, maybe I should train next year. So that's the plan. I think I'll try it.
Dude, I think it comes down to like you, especially you two. Like, I mean, no kids. Like, you guys can like train as much as you possibly can. It really comes down to like how consistent can you be like maintaining a load like that. Like, because it's going to take a while to build up from 6 hours to 16 hours a week without burning yourself out. Like I feel like that's the hardest thing. Is you just got to go so easy and for so long. It's boring. Like, it's really boring.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing is like, I'll come back, from like, let's say Mid-South, and then I spend, 35 hours editing a video,
Yeah.
And between that, and you got to, do at least, 15 hours or something. So
I envision we have Mondays off. We have Sundays and Mondays off. Sunday, we usually do a mountain bike ride on the mountain, or some sort of a gravel ride. So I'll ride from the house. I'll ride up to there, do the ride, and then ride home. So that's 2 or 3 hours of training right there. And it's not all like hard on riding. It's
good base,
like base mile stuff.
Yeah.
And then like Wednesday, we do a mountain bike ride from the shop. So I might try and do some of those, or Tuesday, I like to go in to the shop early and just do like a nice rail trail ride before I go into the shop. And then Thursdays, they do a road group ride out of the shop. I want to try and hit a couple of those. That's kind of tough because Lindsay has to work late Thursday nights sometimes. And that's pretty much going to be my riding, other than picking up a little, out and back up to the top of the mountain and back session here and there.
I'm going to take the approach of just wing it, panic train about 5 weeks before the race, and then come in and just show out. It's going to be no problem.
Unless you're running 303s, you ain't going to be either one of us.
Yeah, really.
I got something up my sleeve. I can't talk about it yet, but there's some stuff in the works.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it might be some cool stuff. So we'll see.
Graham, what do you guys have like some gravel races down there in like October?
Yeah, we've got the Southeast Gravel Series, which runs pretty consistently throughout the spring and summer. And those are some really cool races. I've done one of them, and I'll tell you the one not to do, but because it was a gravel race, and I thought it was going to be gravel. It turns out it was sand, because we were so far south in Georgia that there was no gravel. So we were riding through like 2-3 inches of just sand, and I was on 42s. So like so much hike a bike, it was terrible. Ooh. But there are some other fun ones. And then we've got Border Wars is sometime in the fall, I think. That's like one in like Georgia, Alabama. But yeah, there are a bunch of good races down here.
What's the temperature usually around that time of the year?
Oh man, it's so nice. Like you come down in October, it'll be 45 in the morning and warm up to 70 by like 10 a.m.
I can work with
there.
that. I can work.
Yeah, nice.
We did some gravel with Jason over there in North Carolina. So I want to try more of that southeast stuff. So it looks,
you
looks
come
cool.
down.
The terrain looks good. So maybe this is the year I'll come down there.
Do it.
You're paying for everything.
Yeah, the podcast. we're gonna get that Silka sponsorship, and then we'll
That's right.
Be motoring around. It'll be good.
So I'm a little bummed. Next week is the Hurricane 300 in Florida. So it's like
yeah. I had a friend that did that
loop. Dude, I want to do that so bad. Every year it
300 miles?
Yeah, like 370. No, a little bit of mixed surfaces.
Okay.
Mixed surfaces.
Oh, you like us?
Yeah.
No, so my friend, she did it, and she built up a drop bar super caliber with like kind of beachish tires on there, like kind of, I think they were like G1s or may have been race. I don't know what they were, but like real beachy build, and she rode it there, but it was a crazy long race.
Graham, I want to talk to her about this. So
yeah,
did she have to fight off alligators?
I know. I've seen those videos.
So they say that you're going to have to like wade through some water.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes, depending on the weather, it could be like chest deep water. Like they've said, it's been chest deep before. And I'm like, what's the alligator situation like?
You get pulled into the water by the caiman. If you grab onto your tire, you don't want to let that bike go. So you almost want to give your hand out there.
Just put some extra sealant. Just put some extra sealant in your tire, so that way when it punctures, it'll at least seal.
Yeah. So the race starts next. I think it's end of next week. It's on the February 7th, and Lindsay's going to be down there.
Why don't you go do it?
I'm going to stay here with the dogs. She's going down to actually watch the SpaceX launch.
Oh yeah,
the big rocket. Is alligators better or worse than bears? I think I'll take my chance with the alligator. No, I'd take my chance with the bear. You can't see the alligator.
If the
water is like shallow, like if I can below my knees.
Yeah.
I'll take the alligators because I know I can swim faster than both of you. So that's like that is situation, true. I'll do that. Yeah. That's true. We'll be dinner plate. Yeah, we'll be done for. Oh man. So road racing is back. Did you guys know that? So there's this other, when we talk about mixed surfaces, a lot of this gravel talk and mountain bike talk, but I want to talk road racing. Did you guys watch any of the Tour Down Under?
Hell yeah, I've been watching that.
I watched some of it,
Yeah, it was good. So women's race was really good. Got stomped on by the FGJ rider. What was her name? She smoked it and was basically killing everybody. Then the guys set out, and who knows what happened? That was crazy. That can only happen in Australia.
Oh, the kangaroo.
The kangaroo,
yeah.
Dadgum kangaroo ran out and smacked the GC leader, Jay Vine, knocked him on his butt. Oh, you got the video?
Oh, sweet. I didn't,
It's like hard to see, but it's like
I didn't see the.
They zoom in, I think, at some point, but yeah, dude, they smoked a kangaroo.
There's the Joey right there. Oh, that's a big one.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
Man, I kind of feel bad for the kangaroo a little bit.
Right?
I know.
Kind of bad, but I guess it's a hazard. I was listening to the Lantern Rouge podcast, and he's Australian, Patrick Bro, and he was saying that it's like a real concern. Like on group rides, like everyone has a story about almost being smoked by a kangaroo. But yeah, that was pretty wild.
They didn't show that thing like the slow-mo.
I think it was far enough in the back that the cameras just weren't paying attention.
Oh, there it is. You could see it running.
Trying to. broken legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't condone animal cruelty or anything like that.
No, we don't want to be.
So when I was doing Tour Divide, my buddy James and I were flying along. We were somewhere in Montana, I think, or maybe Wyoming or something. And we're cruising along. It's kind of downhill. So we're doing like 15 miles an hour. And I don't know if you know what a pronghorn is. It's a pronghorn antelope.
Dude, my daughter won't stop talking about pronghorns. She runs around the house talking about how fast pronghorns are.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah, it's like
interesting.
Yeah, and I couldn't find the book. And I finally found the book that she was talking about, and that's all she wants to talk about.
Okay. Well, they are super fast, and they can see a long way. And these two pronghorn are like, I don't know, 400 or 500 yards away. They're way out there. And for some reason, they see us coming down the road, and they start running kind of in front of us, like they're going to intersect us.
Oh, sure.
And we're just going along, and they're getting closer and closer, and I'm a little bit behind James, and I'm like thinking to myself, man, they're going to be like right here. We're going to like hit them. So we actually start slowing down. And these two pronghorn get like just about to the road in front of us, gravel. And the one in the front turns in front of the one behind it. And they both just yard sail across the road right in front of us. You know?
What the heck?
What the heck is right? They both jump up. One runs one way and the other one runs the other way. And James and I are just looking at each other like, what the hell just happened here? And he's looking at me. He's like, did you have your GoPro on? I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I didn't have my GoPro on for it.
What are they eating? What's that berry that's super popular in Montana? They make everything out of it. They make wine, whiskey. What's the Montana berry? Yeah.
Montana berry that they make whiskey out of.
Yeah. Yeah.
People in the comments, someone.
It's the thing. As soon as you get into the Montana, it's like that's all they talk about. It's
not that acai berry that acai.
Acai.
Yeah, it's not.
No, that's the Brazilian, right? South America, maybe. Yeah. I forget what it's called. But yeah, it's super popular. You get in Montana. That's some of the lotion we use here. We buy from Montana. It's like has some of that in there. Yeah.
Learn something new every day. Oh man, I almost hit I was out riding in here in Tennessee, and we came across wild boar. Did I tell you guys about that?
Whoa!
No.
Yeah, it was scary. This thing was huge. It was like we saw the piglets run across like 100 yards ahead of us. We were on a climb. And we stopped, and then like the big sow came like up through the ravine, and I mean we were probably 100 yards away from it, but it was so big, and it just like tore up the mountain. We were on alert, but
incredibly fast for their size
and aggressive, super aggressive.
Yeah, right. Because you guys have down in also Texas, they have a huge population of those things. They're blowing up the place, right?
Yeah,
feral hogs.
Yeah. That's my pastime on YouTube is watching the trappings of those hogs.
So they get those helicopters and
the helicopters, but they also have those big round octagon cages that are remote controlled, and they wait for the hogs to get down there and just drop the gate, and you get like 20 hogs in there. Yeah, good stuff.
Well, we should talk about bikes before this goes further.
I don't know, we get into the weeds here.
I think Jay Vine won the race, didn't he?
Yeah, by like a minute, which is like one of the biggest gaps.
Wow.
Yeah, he broke away on the corkscrew stage, I think, which is one of the big climbs, and just dropped a minute into everybody besides his teammate. But then his teammate Johnny Narvaez crashed, and I think he broke like one of his like cervical bones. Like,
ooh,
yeah, it wasn't great. So
that's a long recovery there.
Yeah. But my favorite races are on right now, though. I swear that, well, not my favorite races, but some of the most fun races. If you want to watch early season cycling, go watch like the Alula Tour or the like Saudi Tour and things like that, because they're flat stages, but they're filled with crosswinds.
Yeah.
And it is so
I do
much
like
fun
that.
to watch. So yeah, go on Flow or watch the YouTube highlights. Like they're fun races to watch. Today was a really good stage at the Alula Tour.
I think I was watching
highlights for that yet. I want to watch that later.
It's worth it.
On Saturday, I was watching the break when Chloe Dygert and 4 other women broke away, and they caught him with like 1.5K to go.
Yeah,
man, and they swallowed the whole group up, man. I was like, that has to be so demoralizing. Just being on the front, just cook. And Chloe, she's got the power to go, but you got all the rest favorites were in the peloton chasing. I'm like, there's no way you're getting past that.
Yeah.
And the women know how we were not wanting to pull through. So I was like, I think you're going to get caught in the dick. It was pretty cool to watch.
I think breakaways are almost all brand recognition.
Yeah. I don't know. Not anymore, though, because like it used to be that way because like in the Tour de France, you would have like your classic breakaway that would get 17 minutes on the peloton. Yeah. And then it's like, you know, the 2 small teams. But now, like to win the number of people that can win a World Tour race right now is so few that like some guys, even though they know it's probably throwing their race away, their best chance of winning a stage is to get a good breakaway together and hope it sticks. And that's why I think like it's just so fast now that people will do anything to try and get away.
Yeah, I mean it's working in gravel. That's really how they're winning some of those big races. You know, is you hesitate and then you got 3-4 guys that are really able to go the distance, and you're never bringing them back. You know, so that's the kind of I like when people get in the break and commit. It's like even if they're not even teammates, and you just be like, all right, let's do this. I feel like it makes the race so dynamic.
Dude, so it's always fun to see a breakaway and like hope that they can stick it, man. It's like the best thing in the world. And then it's fun too because then you can understand the tactics of like why certain teams are on the front, like why other teams aren't pulling. Like there are all sorts of fun things that go along with that. But road cycling is back. I'm excited about that. If you aren't into road cycling or haven't in the past, man, it's a great sport. It's on in the mornings. You don't have to pay a ton of attention to it. You should watch road cycling, and then we can talk about it more on this podcast if people like it.
How about Vanderpool?
Oh gosh, yeah, winning this. So he's got what 51?
Yeah, he's gonna do he's gonna get the record, right?
Yeah, he broke the record for number of what was it like? I guess like not world tour, but whatever the top is of cyclocross. And he broke the record 51 races, and he did that. But he's winning these races by a minute and a half.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like watching cross for me. Is almost like if he's in there, I'm like, we know how that's gonna play out.
Dude, you know what it shows me though is that how bad the cross field is, like the quality of the field is. Like he can't be just that much better because he's
right. That's what I think too. It's like I'm like, you have all these dudes that all have like crazy accolades. I'm like, there's no way nobody's able to go with this guy. I mean,
I know. You know what I think sucks though, because I guess. Yeah. Wow, maybe, but it's crazy because like Thibaut Nice, like Sven Nice's son, he's good on the road. Like he's got some like Grand Tour stage wins and is like rides for Trek on the road and wins races. But man, he can't stay with them at all. But I don't know. I think Vanderpool's doing this. He wants to get the title of the World Tour races, and then he also wants to get the most World Championships, and then he said he's going to retire probably after that. But what's going to suck is that he's going to be blown for the first like couple months of the road season. Yeah. Like he's going to be tired. So because he can't just stay at this level forever.
I just don't get how his training program must be absolutely on top of it with recovery. Just how long his season is. Yeah. And it's not like he's a mediocre rider. He's winning stuff.
Yeah.
So he's putting the work in off the bike. It's a testament to his program, I guess.
I was watching some stuff about fueling for these rides. How much they're eating because they're talking about I forget now. They were talking about how we're fueling our bodies completely wrong, and it's not so much about carbohydrates for your body so much as maintaining a carbohydrate level for your brain.
Oh,
did you guys see any of this?
no.
And they were talking about, okay, what's your boy's name? Quinn Simmons.
Yeah.
My boy
has been
boy?
No, it's not Graham's boy for sure. No,
I don't think it's my boy.
one of your guys' boys.
not mine.
He's been throwing down like tons of mileage,
Yeah.
And when he does these efforts at, how much energy is he burning to get these to get these watts down? And where is he getting the fuel from, and how much can the body absorb? And
that's like what Matt Beers has talked about running into, because his FTP is so high, like the amount of power that he can put out, his muscles can do it, but he can't actually ingest enough fuel. He can't ingest enough fuel to maintain that, and so it's like trying to figure out how to get more carbs in.
So there was a study I was reading, and it's all about not taking the carbs to fuel your body. It's maintaining a carb level for your brain to work somehow. I'm spacing out how
did it say how the dosage differs from, like, how we just feel like, all right, I'm doing 100 grams every hour,
It's saying it's much less.
Oh, I would tank. I don't know. I would tank, I think.
Do you think you've conditioned yourself though? Because like everybody's talked about training your stomach to take on more and more fuel, right? But do you think that you conditioned yourself now to become dependent upon carbohydrates, where like if you did back it off to say like 40, 60, 70 grams, that you probably could subsist off of that?
No. And reason being, so when I say, like, no, seriously, and the way I see it, like when I started riding gravel, that was really my first, like in high school, I played rugby, basketball. So, there's endurance, but not at the same level of riding 100 miles, for 8 hours. So when I first started, I would do very little carbohydrates, and I would just die. I would die 50 miles. Jason, you remember those rides? And you guys actually
passing you.
Yeah. So I started doing carbohydrates, and I would do a little bit, and I would go a little bit longer, but then I cranked it up, and it works. It just works for me. I'm able to, if I stop, the carbohydrate, if I go from 100 to 50 every hour, there goes my power too. So I think I truly need that energy, just the way I burn it. Yeah, I think so. That's what I think, based on my progression into ultra endurance stuff.
I'm trying to find that. I'll have to look for that. It was a study that it's pretty new, that just came out, and I just kind of perused it and kind of looked at it. It was pretty interesting, and then I completely forgot about it.
I would love to not have to eat so many carbs.
Yes, me too. I would be down for it, like because after a while, it's just it just gets up here.
It's no good.
You can do it.
It's not fun. Oh, well, dude, I did find something crazy out though. So I hate gels. Like I almost always drink my like carbs with mix. But I can do like the Science and Sport gels. I do like those, and I can do the Martin gels. But those Martin gels, sometimes that consistency like makes me a little sick. But I found out if you take one of those gels and then you squirt some water in your mouth, it dissolves immediately.
Yeah.
It dissolves, like the gel goes away.
Just
completely.
Doesn't sit there.
It doesn't sit there, and you can just like it's not as bad. I was so surprised, but just
interesting.
Little insider tip right there, because that's what terrible.
I used to use all the time, and it's just like after eating like 10 of them, it's like, man, I can't do this, you know.
Dude, I just want to find a way to do like some sort of just like little IV drip of
there you go.
like whatever it is I need inside my blood to like to fuel my body so I don't have to eat ever again on the bike. That would be great.
You got to make sure you cover the port very well, especially on gravel. You know, you're going to get a pig crop in your vein.
It's
and
true.
It's going to go directly to you.
Yeah.
But,
well, with as much dust as we eat, like we're all going to have like emphysema.
Right? I think about that a lot. But I was like, you know what, though? If the time comes for me, I had fun riding my bike anyway. Screw it.
Well, you know what we should do? Some sunglass company needs to make a snorkel, so that way, like, you know, and it could be an arrow snorkel. Like this is right up.
There you go.
Like Chase, we should tell Chase Work about this, and someone should 3D print a little arrow snorkel, so that way you're breathing clean air out the back, and you get the aerodynamic benefit. It goes right into the helmet. Like, come on,
filters that air out. You're good to go. Yeah, you're rolling.
Yeah,
I'll be down for that. Just don't crash with that thing on your face. It'd be not good.
Oh well, just don't. You can't. I don't crash anyways. Well, that's not true, but
I think we watched the video like a couple.
I was gonna say
where you broke your bike.
I did break my bike.
Oh my god, Jason, is your bike here?
No, I was looking. I thought it was gonna be here the January 16th, but no, it's I thought it was it's not available till February 16th.
Oh, okay.
I got a couple weeks.
Did you tell the listeners what it was? I can't remember.
No,
maybe
right?
What are you getting? Tell me again. I can't remember.
Yeah,
the Scott Addict.
Oh, that's right, Scott Addict. Yeah,
I think we talked about it in our chat group, but
that might have been the day that Graham didn't come to school.
It's true. Played hooky.
No. He didn't show up to work. He didn't show up to work. Yeah.
You know,
no call, no show.
He was playing hooky,
and that's why I didn't get my paycheck last week. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know, I was gonna make sure you get your protein, but I'm like, maybe I'll keep it for myself.
Keep it for yourself.
I got it's the rival build.
Okay.
That's what they had available. So,
what color? Oh, it's that metallic color, right? Or that like shimmery.
Which one? Premium?
I wanted to do. It's going to be tan. I believe. Yeah.
Wow, brown
like
walls.
That?
No, it's going to be a really light colored. I
Not
can't
that,
see
huh?
colored. I don't think that's it. Maybe it is, but is it rival?
Yeah, it is. Explorer, rival, yeah.
Yeah.
With a UDH. Does it have a UDH on it?
It does have UDH.
Sick.
Are you getting 2x on that thing or 1x?
No, 1x.
It'll be 1x.
What size crank are you going with? Chain ring.
48.
I don't know yet.
48.
Did you do?
48. At least a 48.
Maybe not.
Throw a 50 on there. One of those Aero 50s.
Nah, Aria, we can't do that out here. We have these things. It's like if you stack a bunch of cornfields on top of each other, they're called mountains, and so we gotta be able to.
Oh, you gotta be able to spin.
You gotta be able to spin a little bit.
Well, I guess then I'll change mine out for Seattle then, so I can climb. I'll go from 50 to 42.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Yvonne's advice and put a motor on my bike.
That'll be the way to go. So they released that wheel, the new motor that's super tiny. Jason, did you send that to me?
Oh,
I think so. I think you sent it on Instagram. But it was super cool. But the motor is so tiny, you can't even tell it's an e-bike. But then obviously you could tell it's an e-bike because it has external power that you have to put on your, where your bottle cage would go.
Yeah. I remember that now.
Yeah. Speaking of which, have you guys tried the Ovo chain rings?
I have. I never noticed a difference.
Really?
Mm-mm. No.
Because so it's all hyped up, huh?
No, I don't think it's not. I think there's some science, maybe some science behind it, maybe witch doctor science, but I can't say yes or no whether or not it's really truly more efficient. But I didn't notice a difference.
I've ridden them. I couldn't tell anything. I haven't ridden it for a long time. Jacob had one on his gravel bike years ago.
Yeah,
and he didn't like it.
I could see it being useful on single speed, like when you're trying to grind a low cadence and you need to really like power through. I could see that, like, as it flattens out or like lengthens your pedal stroke on the power, like where the power is put down. I could see that being useful.
Because what's supposed to be its benefit?
Well, I think the idea is that as it comes around and you're like coming through your pedal stroke, it's increasing the leverage that you get by effectively lengthening the distance between your foot and the bottom bracket. Because it's pushing, because if it's oval, it extends out further, and so it allows you to theoretically have more power through that section of your pedal stroke. Yeah.
Okay.
You have more power, and then all of a sudden it
releases.
It kind of releases.
Yep.
And it goes back through. So it kind of as your pedal stroke comes around again, it's a little easier.
Yep.
Interesting.
Which makes sense, right? Like, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. So really what you want to do is you want to have an oval chain ring with 145 mil
crank.
Yeah,
then you'd be good to go.
No, maybe not. Maybe you need what you really need are extending cranks. So you had an oval chain ring. So when it releases, it comes in really short, and when it goes out, it gets really long. And so
and then you stay engaged the whole time.
Dude, I'm not even joking. That could be a thing.
I think you're almost up with the 145 cranks. But I think you need to couple it with like a 64-tooth oval chain ring.
True.
Man, that would be something. I think for me, it's kind of appealing, but I don't like that overall. The way I'm kind of used to how the bike looks, and I think that would throw me off.
Yeah, I do. On my next bike, I do want to get an Aero. If I do a one by, I do want to get an Aero chain ring. I love the look of that. Like,
it looks nice. It looks nice.
I think that looks so good.
Yeah. No,
even if I have to like 3D print something and like glue it on there, I'll do that.
Yeah, let's see.
Man. You know what we won't be buying though this year? Any of us? Drop our mountain bikes.
Wait, I'm gonna get
because they're banned. They're banned at Leadville this year.
I'm gonna get the Pinarello.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah, it came out. Like Dylan Johnson's crying in a corner, I think, right now.
Tom Pidcock, because they made that Pinarello for him.
I know. I kind of wondered if Tom Pidcock wasn't going to do Leadville this year, and they were like, "Oh, we'll just make you the best bike that we possibly could." Because like, why else would Pinarello? They just made a mountain bike like for the first time a few years ago. Like, why would they make a drop bar mountain bike?
Yeah.
Like, makes no sense. But yeah, so
it's what's the other mountain bike race that you're not allowed to have drop bars on? Is that Schwamigan?
Little Sugar.
Little Sugar.
Yeah. So they claim that the rider safety, but I honestly think they just want to kind of maintain the root of those two races. Since they've always been, mountain bike races, I think they just want to preserve the mountain bike DNA of those races. I don't buy the rider safety because, they have that section on Columbine that's like a little two-way where you having pros coming through fast and amateurs are just starting. I'm like, that should be changed to not a one-way.
You can't tell me that there is not a close to loop like race that you can do for Leadville. But I will say for Leadville, I think the safety piece makes sense because every gravel dad out there that watched like any Dylan Johnson video ever was like, oh, I need my drop bar mountain bike, and they get out there, and I know Lifetime would never release this data, but I wonder how many crashes there were this year, and how many of them were because people were like railing Columbine or flying down and just went right
on like 38 handlebars,
So
So
I saw, I think it was Matt Beers, either saw him do a post but he said that the riders actually got together and they were the ones that pushed this Leadville thing. And their reasoning was that some of the higher profile riders have that money to buy and have another bike specific for that.
No.
This is what they said. This is what
I heard that too.
It's straight out of his mouth. And he said that they were just trying to make it even for everybody, for the cheaper guys, the guys that didn't have that backing, to give them whatever.
That's what I heard too. But
I heard that I didn't hear anything to dispute that, but I heard that in that rider meeting there were lots of suggestions that were brought up that were like good suggestions, and that this suggestion about the drop bars was brought up somewhat jokingly. And that this was the thing that they implemented, and they didn't do anything else.
It was probably the easiest one to implement.
Yeah. How about like all these blind, like, Little Sugar is like, or a Big Sugar is like a mass casualty event waiting to happen. And why not say, how about rather than not drop bars, we'll close the roads, like close the course, like,
Yeah, no, watching the first 10 minutes of Big Sugar I was like, holy cow, how do you own this town and not able to, like, hey, we just need 20 minutes to let all these riders, not even that, probably like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But people, like, pros were like oncoming, it was the scariest thing I never seen. I was like, this is not worth it right here.
Well, like Borselman talked about, like, I don't know if it was like Gravel Nationals a couple years ago or what, but like he said that like it was one of the races out there in Nebraska, and they were on like the classic Midwest rollers, and people were riding basically fully across the road, coming up over these blind rollers. And like he got into an argument with like some of the riders talking about how like it wasn't safe, and he said he like made the decision to pull the plug and not go for the race because he was worried that he was going to get like plowed by a F-350 coming 50 miles an hour down the gravel road, which like we've all ridden in Iowa City, like that shit happens. Like,
well, and what's his name? Eva Slick, the one that won Unbound 2022 or whatever. That's Bentonville. He got taken out by a freaking truck.
Mm-hmm.
I've told people on gravel races in Iowa City and out there that, look, when we're coming up over these hills here, get to the right. If you're on a flat and you can see what's ahead of you, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if you're coming up over a rise, man, get over.
You're gonna
I try to stay as far over as I can because I know even the center isn't safe.
Yeah. It just annoys me that like this is the way that like it's almost like Lifetime's like the UCI's little brother. Like you have the UCI's doing all these stupid things about like what you can have and you can't have. And Lifetime's like, we're really gonna work on rider safety, so no drop bars. Like,
but we're gonna maintain the crazy coast roads where the traffic is.
Well, what blows my mind is that like they made this no drop bars decree and like announced it to the pro riders basically. How about no drop bars for amateurs? And then if you're a pro, do whatever the hell you want to do. Like you're a pro, right? If you're in the Grand Prix, like you should be able to do whatever you want to do.
No handlebars for anybody.
Agreed. Well, and that was another thing is like, okay, if you're gonna ban drop bars, then are you gonna ban Kate Courtney's setup where she's on the crown brace with blips there, like the Fort Crown with like blips there, and like I mean that's you're gonna lose a finger.
Yeah, yeah. It's all margin, right? That's how these races are won. Like on any given day, any of those guys in the top 10 can win any of those big races. So it comes down to the margin or the marginal gains. Silka waxing system, we're waiting for that.
Real nutrition.
They're gonna ban that. They're gonna ban that.
Forget Silka, dude. Put some high phalinic olive oil on your chain. Call it a day.
I know. It will probably work in a pinch. Just throw that on there. You're good to go.
Nobody's allowed to eat or drink on the ride.
No. No, I like that.
Yeah, Jason, that is right up your alley. I feel like. Have you gotten better with your nutrition?
Me?
Yeah,
I think so.
He has to be. This guy, I've watched such an evolution of Jason. When I joined this podcast, he was riding like a steel frame, like crust bike or something like that, and then he got a dropper post, and now he's talking about getting a power meter.
I know.
There you go.
And now he's talking.
I'll have 2 bikes with electronic shifting.
That's
2 bikes with electronic shifting.
Wow.
Graham, you make a good point there. Like that's actually, we should, recognize Jason's progression here.
It's like, what is it the Amish do? They go on that like vacation.
Yes.
Where they go wild. Like what do they call that? Yeah. No, honestly, a better analogy is if you guys ever seen the movie Kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we're Munson over here, and you're what's his name? But you tasted the real world now. Now you want it all.
Yeah, back in the day in Iowa City, when we used to go out, there was 2 Amish dudes, young, they were on that journey, and they were getting wild, like Donna Brothers and stuff.
Yeah. Dude, I'll never forget the first time I met Jason. I was working at World of Bikes, and it was like a cold winter day. There's snow on the ground, and like all of a sudden the door swings open, and here's this guy with this big beard and a deer skin just wrapped around his shoulders. And
did he have his bow and arrow?
He shakes off the snow. And Baker's a pretty stoic guy, but I could see the fear in Baker's eyes, and so I ran back to Tyler's station because I was gonna grab Big Bertha, and just take you out if I needed to. But I was like, this is a true mountain man coming out from the cornfields,
Freaking beard all covered in snow and stuff.
Exactly. He just grunted at the customer that was there, and they of course were looking like a Ponto e-bike, and so they just ran out the door, and we had to close down for the rest of the day.
It's funny because you just described him. We did that. Remember, Jason, those fat bike endurance races that we used to do in Cedar Rapids?
Yeah.
At the
Stacking Fox?
Yeah. And you remember like the snow that would just accumulate on your beard?
The ice would just
insane. Yeah,
it's
just like Graham just mentioned. It looked like just like that.
I speak the truth. Even if it didn't happen there, I could sense the personality.
Oh no, yeah. it was there. That's how it rolls.
I had some of that ice this weekend. Walking the dogs outside. The ice was.
Oh man, I had a feeling. So it's cold, it got really cold here, like down into the single digits, and it was the first time I felt Iowa cold in a while. You know that feeling where if you have just like a little moisture on your cheeks or something, or in your beard, you feel it start to freeze. Like I felt that for the first time in a while, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't miss this at all."
No, Yvonne and I went hiking on Sunday, and man, it was brutal. It was brutal, and my face, I had like a bath on and everything, like right here, but I got home and I went to take a shower, and it felt like somebody put like sandpaper on my forehead. Like I think my face had just walked for like I think a mile and a half or something.
Yeah, you guys were down at True Blood.
Yeah, and man, it was insane. Like right now, it still feels like sandpaper. I think I damaged my skin just screwing around out there. Like so next time,
that's why you don't have the nice camera on today. We didn't want to see your pores.
You need some of that Montana lotion.
Actually we need to order some more of that.
The mysterious the Montana berry lotion.
I think it's a huckleberry.
Huckleberry.
I think.
What was
but
that?
I stayed at a winery
What was that crank arm you had up there?
An SRM.
You like that, don't you? Huh?
$2,500.
SRM. This is the gold standard. Like, look at the price on this thing.
If you too want a plus or minus 20% power reading on your rides, get one of these.
This is it.
Oh, did I send you? I sent you guys the link of the chain power meter. Did I send you that on Instagram the other day?
Chain power meter. No.
There's a chain thing that clips on your chain right as it comes across the top and you put there's a little plastic or metal bar that connects to your seat tube.
Oh, there we go. I found it.
There you go. There's your power.
I don't want none of that. That's going to interfere with my Silco waxing system.
Oh my God.
Well, first off, what bike is this that they have this on?
Like a Thai bike, isn't it?
I hope to God it's like
it's chromoly painted to look like Thai.
Yeah. What is that crank? What's that chain ring?
I don't know that I like the power meter right there. That's you go to a freaking Unbound.
How is that?
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
How is that sensing anything?
Yeah, I don't know how that's working. Yeah, I'm not sold on this.
What's the name of it?
Cycle Click.
Oh, there you go.
Power meter brings
some chat GPT.
That's got to be yeah.
Well, hey,
I'm gonna try that.
No, for sure. Though, how about we reach out to them and see if they'd send us one? I'd try it.
Okay.
Yeah, like, why not? I will talk about it. I'll go ride it, and I'll ride it against I'll take 2 head units, and I'll pair one with my power pedals, and I'll pair one with that, and I'll pair one with the Quark power meter I have. I'll do a test. Let's reach out to them.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad on this road bike here.
How much was it?
Let's see here. I don't know if they have price on this.
Yo, just the socks alone.
I see.
The socks
here's the
alone.
Thing. If you see, so one of the things I noticed on Ragbri, if you ever on Ragbri and the dude, usually it's dudes, not the women. The dude shows up in your peloton and he's got no socks like this. Better watch out. He's gonna cross the wheels.
Yeah,
right
he's on a truck bike probably.
When we reach out to them, say we've seen this review. We're sorry that this happened to you. We would be happy to do a much more official review.
Absolutely. Let's reach out to them.
Okay, let's do it.
You can test it. I don't want that on my bike. It's gonna ruin my.
Well, no one wants to see your low power numbers, so so we want to have a respectable test here.
Nobody wants to see 120 watts for 5 hours.
For 5 hours, yeah. Well, that's a real test there.
Nothing goes over 150. If I go over 150, I'm working too hard. Screw that.
Yeah.
All right, shall we shut it down?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
All right. Well, thanks everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Check the sponsors. If you're still listening, I'm sorry that you don't have anything else to do. But we appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. And share it with your friends. Like, subscribe, go check out our sponsors. We'll see you next week.
Maybe next week I'll have the front wheel.
Did you only had one?
Yeah, I only got the one right now.
All right, we got to close out. All right, guys, until next time.
You had the most aero unicycle in the world.